Hello, my name is Cheuk Fei. I am a UFO researcher. I own my YouTube channel named MJ13show. For the past 10 years, I bring a lot of UFO cases and stories from the other countries to my audience, but they are all in Cantonese. I attend a lot of UFO conferences for the past 7 years, mainly in United States, and every time there are people will ask me about UFO cases in Chinese culture. They are so interested about it. So I decided to bring all these files and all this story I know from Chinese to English. I have my UFO sighting when I was 13 years old, together with my father and two of my sisters, at the rooftop of the building I live. It was an orange glowing object hovering in the air and totally silent. It was amazing sighting, and I got hooked up to UFO ever since. As a Hong Kong people myself, I really want to bring you one of these well-known UFO cases. It was a mass sighting case, and it happens in 1981. It happens in Hong Kong. I want to bring this to you as the first file, and I name it UFO Mothership in Hong Kong. Although the exact day is unknown, it happens at one of the summer evening at 1981. The sighting time was around midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning. It happens at a public housing estate named Wah Fu Estate in Aberdeen, the southern side of Hong Kong Islands. It was built in 1967. It was a mass sighting, since a few witnesses saw it. I'm going to share with you one of the witness testimony because I interviewed him myself. Quan is a teenager when this incident happened. He slept on the floor because of the summer, and then he awoke by some kind of deep humming sound. The sound is so deep, and then the vibration is so strong, so the whole building was shocking. And then all this tiny little decoration hang on the wall, it's all fell down because of the vibration and the sound itself. And he wants to use the washroom, so he walked to the washroom and passed by the balconies, and he looked out the balconies, looked out the window, and he realized something out there is unusual. Quan thinks the street is darker than usual. Even the street lamp was on as normal, but somehow something was not right out there. The neighbor who lived in the opposite building was also awake. Quite a lot of them will lean out the window, and most of them keep their eyes to the sky. It was around midnight, and pretty much like a building is quite weird. People staring at the rooftop of the building, and some of them start yelling, and some of them even screaming. Quan said quite a lot of them show the sign of panic as well. The neighbor in the opposite building will yell, "What's going on? What's happening?" Some say Guanyam is here. Some even say the war is coming. Well, since Quan's angle of view cannot reach to the top, so he went back inside to the living room and wake up his younger brothers. Then they both ran outside to the public area next to the elevator to get a better view. Quan said he saw a huge black hexagon shape hovering on top of one of the buildings. The building's name Wat Tai Mansion. The black object was so huge and as big as a stadium, so it blocks all the moonlight and the starlight and the shadow cover on the street. That's why the street is much darker than usual. Then all of a sudden, the humming sounds come again, and then the black object would light up a lot of tiny little lights surrounding the edge of the hexagon. The noise of excitement or screaming can be heard around the street. Quan said he will never ever forget what he saw that night. After a moment, the mystery black object blasts its deep hums again, and this time a big piece of a bottom glow in blue light. The light was so strong and then lightened up the street and the building around. It slowly moved away from the building and then fly to the sea area and finally disappear in the night sky. There were quite a lot of neighbors who witnessed these mystery black objects that night, but only a few willing to admit it. UFO information was so not popular back in those days, and a lot of people don't even know what UFO is. And some of the neighbors even think it was very bad luck to see such a mystery black objects. The whole sighting lasts about 15 to 20 minutes from Quan. And if you think this is the end of it, here comes the second ship. Anita was also a teenager when she has her sighting. Also in the same area, same air station named Wafu Air Station, but the year and the time was different from Quan's. Instead of 1981, it happens at 1985. Instead of midnight, it happens at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the afternoon. The sky is still bright. Anita came home from school and suddenly came a very strong wind. Her mother was cooking and told her to close the window. When she walks to the balcony, she saw a massive object hovering in the sky. It was a round-shaped metal structure, shining and beautiful, with thousands of colorful lights down below. It was huge and it was silent, and then it fly away slowly and disappear in the sky. Anita's balcony was facing a bus terminal, and interestingly, hundreds of people are walking on the street, but no one on the street seems to acknowledge these mystery objects. Probably everyone rushing home after a hard day of work. I believe there were at least 2 Mothership visiting this southern side of Hong Kong Islands. And of course, a lot of smaller UFO reports from particular area. Instead of a crowded city with a very limited sky view, Aberdeen is an open space area, and that's probably the reason why there's a lot of UFO reports from this district. These are the most well-known UFO cases in Hong Kong, and both of them happens in 80s. I receive a lot of UFO files or UFO sightings from my work, and I'd like to share some of them with you guys in the later episodes. And I will even share the Asian sightings reports and even abduction cases in China. If you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and comment and share with your friends. Hi, I'm Cheuk Fei, and I'm signing off, and this is X-Files in Asia. See you next episode.